Did I not do the intro? I don't know what's going on with my intro. So we're here a little bit earlier than we normally are, just so I can make sure everything is okay, because yesterday I was having issues with everything. But we are here, and we're also on Twitch streaming live as well. So we're live on YouTube and Twitch. I say this now. They play games in my face. Here I'm thinking we finna get rid of Liam, and it's a lie? Here I'm thinking Liam about to go on to glory, and it's a lie? Oh, because Reese had some bad gambling debts? Oh, no. They tricked me. Typically, I would be like, you cannot trick me. You cannot trick me, but they tricked me. And I don't appreciate being tricked. Yeah, I was like, really? This what we're doing? Here I'm thinking we finna get rid of Liam, and we're gonna get who's Dylan? We finna get Dylan back down to the General Hospital. I might start doing General Hospital recaps again. Here I'm thinking we finna get rid of him. No. I'm trying to hit a goal on Twitch, so if y'all have Twitch or anything like that, please go over there and at least pull this up. Go ahead and pull this up on Twitch if you can as well. But we are here. Nobody can stand Doug. How about ONR, please? Young and the Restless is a lot in itself. But we is here early. Uh-oh, they had them a good old time in bed. Good for them. Oh, well. He is sweet talking you, girl. Hey, everybody. Girl, you biting folks? They nasty. Uh-oh. It makes you look bad. Ooh. I like it sometimes. Ooh. That's a good question. What the hell's going on, dog? Uh-oh. Numbers don't. Mm-hmm. Yes. Ooh. Okay, basically Vanessa getting caught up because Joey decided to put more money into the business, and her accountant is like, I don't give a damn what you have. I don't care what it's for. How'd you get it? Okay, I don't care what it's for. How'd you get it? And Vanessa can't tell the truth because then she would be in a clanker. Doug over here being all extra distracted, showing up and making mistakes to the where the board is like, we might have to fire his ass. And it's just like, I'm not upset about them firing him. I'm not upset about them possibly firing him. I'm not upset about that at all. And Nicole popped up looking good. She and her Carlton cute dress date. She don't want him back, Miss Jan. She don't want him back, Miss Jan. She don't want him back, Miss Jan. He's not. She don't want him back, girl. Yeah, girl, she don't want him back. It went all the way left. They don't need time. They don't need time. She don't want him back. Oh, crying in DMs at 2 a.m. Who the hell does that? Oh, well, damn, Jacob, you didn't have to call him out like that. It's going to be forever because she does not want them. Also, she tripped in the office, and at some point later, she gonna start bleeding. Okay, well, listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all this now. Yeah, everybody was, I thought, because I was like, the way she was hollering at her in the preview, I was like, she bet not blame Danny for this. She bet not blame Danny for this. And then when we saw it yesterday when she tripped, I thought she tripped like in Uptown or something. So she tripped in the office in front of Caroline and Evil Genuine. So if she does end up, unfortunately, miscarrying, Danny can't get blamed for this. Danny can't get blamed for this one. She can't. Let's talk about it. Why am I Trick Williams right now? Anyway, let's talk about it. Ted is like reading Riot Act to Doug. He like, you coming in here distracted. You're coming in here late. You messing up on things. You're not catching things that a first year would catch up on. Your hand is shaking. You got the shakes. And the only reason you didn't mess up that valve replacement is because a first year resident had to step in and do your job for you. What is going on with you? Why are you distracted? What is the issue? What is the problem? Because if you keep on, you're going to be out of a job. The board is talking. So let them talk. Oh, you want to talk? Let them talk. No, you don't want them to talk. You're going to be out of a job and out of a medical license if they get to talking. What is wrong with you? Now, Ashley, poor Vanilla Bean, is talking to Miss Jan. And Miss Jan was like, I hope that man is coming back. That's a good man. So, okay, he got him a job. He got him a 401k. He got him a pension. He probably got a bunch of savings, okay? He's easy on the eyes. He loves you. Talking all these things because she told her about that man coming back and wanting to get back together with her. And she's like, so when is he moving back in? Because we need to sage that apartment from all that bad energy. And I hate to break it to you, Miss Jan, which, you know, Vanilla Bean did break it to Miss Jan. Miss Jan, he's not coming back because she doesn't want him. She wants Andre. She wants everything that comes with Andre. Being able to travel and just live a soft girl life while still working. She wants to be able to do that. But then again, I don't think she's going to be happy living a soft girl life. I don't think Ashley knows what she wants at all. I don't think she knows what she wants at all, because if she knew what she wanted at all, she would have been able to break it off with Derek without causing all these issues by having him move in and then have, like, her not wanting him in his space. They wouldn't have moved into her place. They would have found a place together. I don't think she knows what she wants. Andre and Danny had a good old time in bed last night, so they're going to have a good old time in bed in the morning. Like I said, Vanessa's accountant is like, where did all this money come from? I don't care what you're using it for, but I need to know where it came from, because red flags all up and through. Y'all could have the IRS and the FBI and all the other alphabet, you know, people running down on y'all talking about where this money come from. Nicole then popped up because it's her date with Carlton, breakfast date, and Derek and Jacob is at the country club, and Derek is whining about how he lost Ashley forever, and it's just like, I don't particularly care. Danny can cook. Listen, Danny said my mama told us we was gonna have to learn every skill that she learned in Chicago. That's how I know how to fight. I could cook and I could fight. And why am I doing all this? I gotta do something to keep up with Vanilla Bean, okay? You like the wholesome nurse, and she might cook for you, so I'm gonna have to cook for you, okay? I gotta lock down the bedroom. I know that. Ask her, Miss Jan. She wants to live the soft girl life. Andre. Miss Jan don't trust her. Andre. Child, Miss Jan, your daughter is easily manipulated and weak-willed. Go on, sit down. Derica's very upset. Ashley is easily manipulated and her mind can warp. Just based off of, what, like 2 dates? 2 dates? Oh, Jacob don't know about Danny and Andre. Shanice does. Oh. No, she does. No, she does. Ooh, he might. He might settle down. Jacob off of work? Chad, I think this is his lunch break. Ashley does care about that type of stuff. You know what? You know what? I'm a whoo. 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 Ooh, I want to say something about you dumb mother. You stupid. You crazy. What the? Have you lost your? Have you lost your mind? Doug, have you lost it? Like, what's not clicking all the way up here? What's not clicking, Steven? Have you lost your mind? You quit your job because you have been losing it recently because you had a gambling addiction that got you and your wife in a whole bunch of mess with an unsavory man. And because you can't handle it no more. And you have decided to, like, you're spiraling at this point. Because instead of getting help, you're trying to gamble more and you've been drinking more. Instead of getting help and taking heed of what the board had to say or allowing your friend to help you, you have decided to quit your job. Because the whole world is against you. But in reality, you put yourself in this situation. You wouldn't have the shakes if you hadn't been gambling and worried about what Joey was going to do to you. Your wife wouldn't be into bed with Joey, literally and figuratively, had it not been for this gambling addiction. Oh, he didn't quit his job? Wait till I tell Flat Hair Vanessa about this. And I hope she kick you out the house. Okay? A man who don't work, don't eat. And sir, you're not working, so you're damn sure not going to be eating anytime soon. Miss Jan is trying to figure out what's going on with her daughter because obviously the mindset has changed. Obviously, Vanilla Bean Ashley could want more, and she definitely could want more if it was up to her and not because she had a change of mindset because she's been hanging out with Andre and he showed her what possibly the good life looked like. We could understand if the change happened because there was like actual change and not because he showed you what the good life looked like and now you want it. And Eric is talking to Jacob, and Jacob was like, I told you you need to watch out for him. I told you you need to watch out for him. And it's just like, so far I would have thought Jacob would have told Derek that Andre and Danny are a thing, but I don't think Naomi has told him anything, so he does not know. And Derek is like, I didn't think she cared about that type of stuff. And Jacob's like, she doesn't. It's just like, Jacob, stop being such a Boy Scout. She does care about those things. She cares very much, because if she didn't care, getting back with Derek would have been a no-brainer after that date. Doug's stupid. Vanilla Bean actually cares about the material things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, not Caroline getting cussed out because that box is on the floor. Girl. Oh, let's go to the doctor. She don't want to go to the doctor. Uh-oh, girl, Danica, you finna get caught with the IRS. Child. Yes. She is. Them spidey senses are ticking. Da 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 da. Vanessa, you got an issue. Mm-hmm. People. Mm-hmm. That's a good question, Vanessa. Child, Vanessa is about to get caught up. He does. He wants to throw that medical career away fully. You're not getting treated with respect. What show are you speaking on? Beyond the Gates. It's on CBS. It's a black soap opera. Okay, and your wife come from old money. You ain't got... Oh! No, he didn't. No, he didn't come from crewneck Ted like that. Now he came from crewneck Ted like that. Crewneck. Bop him real quick. He told crewneck Ted, basically, oh, well, welcome to the crew. Crewneck, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that from no gambler. Sure wouldn't. I wouldn't take that from no man who wife be hiring prostitutes to come service her needs. Sure wouldn't. I wouldn't take that, crewneck Ted. You gotta bop with him one time, just bat him in the mouth. That's all you got to do. Because now he said, talk about marriages. My marriage is intact. Me and my wife might be having problems, but she ain't showed me the door. He's a drunkard. Okay, he's a booze bag. Boozy Susie Doug has lost his mind. Ted better than me. Welcome, April's Jewel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here 7 days out of the week. Well, no, 7 days, but we here 5 days out of the week. Yeah, 5 days out of the week for Beyond the Gates live watch along reactions and reviews, and then I recap them on my TikTok and I post them on YouTube, and I'm gonna start posting them in other places as well. But we here, get acquainted with the people. We got libations at the door. Got a little snackage. Okay, a little, you know, a little libation, a little snackage. Okay, say hello to the folks and get integrated with the people. We have a good time over here. Baby, Ted better than me. Ted better than me. He wouldn't have talked to me that way. Sure wouldn't have. I would have threw all of his business in his face. You's a drunk. You're an addict for gambling, because gambling addiction is real. All of that. Your wife hires escorts. I would have thrown it all in his face, because how dare you talk to me when I'm trying to help you keep your job? You are not about to lose your job or get suspended because they don't see your value. You about to get suspended and fired and possibly lose your license because you're doing the absolute most. That's why you about, oh, child Doug. Listen, Nicole is trying to be in everybody's business but her own. Stop trying to save Vanessa. Vanessa don't want to be saved. She like being in bed with Joey. She like, you know, the criminal activities of it all. She like it all. I like it all. I like it all. She likes it all. Let her be great. Let her live her best life and leave it alone, because it's not going to change no time soon until she gets exactly what she wants. And possibly what she wants is to be a mob wife. We could see Vanessa go from being married to Doug to being married to Joey and living her best mob life. And with that being said, I hope they bring their children in real soon to see how they react to all of this, because this is messy as hell. Maybe the kids will pop up around the holidays. Because they show did not come home for the summer. That's what we do know. And then, was that it? Yeah, it was mostly scenes between Vanessa, Nicole, and crew neck Ted and Doug. Doug has decided once again he gonna quit his job. That's dumb. Nicole is over here trying to talk some sense to her friend, but it's not gonna work. Where are them kids? In college. They're in college. Hold on, I'm about to throw this up here. I gotta do something real quick. Where are the kids? The kids are in college. Their children are college age. Y'all don't forget to like the video on y'all way in. Not scrumptious. Oh. It is. Oh, now she mentioned Paris, and now he's daydreaming about Vanilla Bean. They are eating. She's eating fruit. He's eating eggs. You don't, like, especially if you have to retake the scene multiple times, you don't want to keep eating because you're going to get full. Uh-oh. I love Daddy. She said, yeah, speaking of delightful, we still need to talk about that delightful, unseasoned young woman. Daddy, I love her. Call her out, Miss Jan. Call her out, Miss Jan. No, he's still a player because he's seeing you and Danny at the same time. She's not worried about her, but I think she's trying to gauge where they're at. Both of them know this is a transitional relationship, but she's trying to gauge where they're at because she don't want to get played. Thank you, Miss Jan. Tell her. Eat her up, Miss Jan. Thank you. Oh, girl. That's a good question. How are you going to feel when he has to fly out of the country for work? Mm-hmm. Your husband who quit his job? It's my husband. The husband who quit his job? Girl, stop it. Because he quit his job. A man who don't work, don't eat. A man who don't work, don't eat. He has. Now remember, Doug's so damn stupid. Doug is over here talking that ish and running his mouth in that car, but Joey got a whole listening device up in that car. Doug, you dumb bunny, you dumb as hell. Ugh. Doug's so damn dumb, it don't make no sense. Cause Doug, Joey is listening on everything you have to say. Joey is listening in on everything you have to say. He knows already about you quitting your job because he's listening. He knows about you threatening Vanessa with them keeping the money going because he's listening. He knows that you done talked about how you have enough on him to turn him in because he's listening. Doug, you finna find yourself in somebody's ditch somewhere. And I don't know what the outside of Doug's car. No, he has a nice car. Because we saw him in his car when he was sitting with it. Como se dice? Who is it? I'm thinking, who is it? Who is he sitting with? Oh, Randy in like the first couple episodes. Doug, you dumb. Doug talking about, I quit my job. I feel like if you're going to be the money laundering queen, then I could be the money laundering king. And why should I have to clock in when we have his unlimited source of money? And Vanessa was like, I'm not sure if that money is unlimited. Well, it better be. Ooh, he is good. Meet you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. Meet you at the crossroads. Though I'm missing you, although I'm Where is... I'm going to sing it to the Febreze bottle. I'll find a way to get through. Living without you. 'Cause you are the surgeon. You fixed hearts. Only God may know why. Lord, how we gon' survive? Doug is going to the upper room. Oh, Doug is going to the upper room. Going up yonder. He's going up yonder. He's going up yonder to be with the Lord. Y'all, choir, Doug is where? He's about to go up yonder. Doug is about to be as good as D-E-A-D. And I can spell today. Child, Doug, you done did it now. Now, Nicole tried to stop Vanessa because she was like, I know you like to play with fire, but maybe you don't need to play with this fire because, well, from what I heard, he don't just be running a crooked casino. Okay, you need to be careful. If Vanessa is all about living that mob wife life, living that mob wife life, living that mob wife life. Okay, Miss Janet had to tell her daughter that, hello, Andre is a player. He is. You said it yourself. Players don't change their stripes. What are you going to do when this man has to go off to Milan or Paris or Belize for Fashion Week or for photo shoots? What you going to do then, huh, Vanilla Bean, huh? What you going to do then, Vanilla Bean? I don't know. She probably going to follow him. And then if he does, it's going to be fire. Boom, 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 boom. Doug is burning. Doug is burning. Listen, Doug is dumb. Doug is dumb. D-U-M-B. Okay, we're going to add some... You know what? We're going to... Every time we come up here, we're going to learn some new words. We're going to spell. We're going to do a little arithmetic, okay? Just so we keep our brains fresh and new and ready. Because the word of today is egregious. Doug is being egregious in what he's doing. Now, when we gonna get to this Carlton and Nicole date? Because that's what I'm waiting on. Doug then quit his job. Doug, I hate to tell you this, but a man who don't work don't eat. You better go hit that pole. You better get you a job, a J-O-B, okay, a place of employment. Because in this economy and these times, everybody needs a job, baby. Oh, Doug is such a boozy Susie, okay? He probably getting lit right now in the parking lot of the hospital in his car. Because she's not pregnant. She don't want to see the doctor because she's not pregnant. Uh-oh. I mean, Eva Genuine is right. She be reckless with it. She's not pregnant and she don't know what to do. She don't want to go to the hospital. I don't need to go. You were being a typical stubborn man when it came to your stroke. Girl, you're not pregnant. She's still going to try to blame Danny for this. Uh-oh. Oh. She ain't no baby. Darko ain't no baby. She not pregnant. She is. Aww. Doug, you finna go. Flathead Vanessa. That's the, I don't play with the folks. She sure is. Child, she not trying to go to prison. Oh, your husband. Thank you. What's the issue with her husband? Oh, Boozy Susan Doug was in his car talking about how they better keep the money flowing, because they don't keep the money flowing, he got enough to call the police, okay? He gonna call the F, the B, the I, the C, the I, the A, the D, E, A, the A, T, F, and the I, the R, and S. You don't want to fool with them people, okay? You don't want to fool with them people. And Doug gonna snitch it is gonna call them people. Doug get on my nerves. Like, you started this, and because you're not getting what you want out of this deal, now you want to cause issues. This is your fault. Now, could Vanessa have wrote a check and got them in out their lives? Of course she could have. But they still would not be here had it not been for Doug. Child, Nicole. First of all, first and foremost, Nicole, stop telling everybody your business. You talk too much to be telling people your business. Don't say nothing else, because if you tell Carlton anything about Martin and he go blab in his mouth because he couldn't get something from you, it's going to be me and you. We trying to keep this airtight. We trying to keep this tight lip. We trying not to have what? No issues. Yeah, we're trying not to have no issues. But, okay, Clinic Ted bought tickets for everybody at the clinic, and but he didn't show up. And they're trying to figure out why or how, Wiki Wonder was able to get a ticket. Now, Nicole's mind is probably turning like, oh, he gave her a ticket. But it's going to be up to him to explain, nah, she stole a ticket from Eva, and I ended up giving Eva my ticket because I wasn't going to sit next to her at the concert. Stuff like that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe. Sort of kind of. Doug is such a wasted character. If Doug is going to do this absolute mess, Vanessa needs to sick Wiggy Wonder on him. She wants the money. She wants the status. She wants to be able to do whatever she wants. Sick Wiggy Wonder on him. They should be fine. And then with Miss Girl here in the corner, Triple H, we have issues with her. Why do we have issues with Triple H? Because Triple H tripped and fell directly on her stomach. And Evil Genuine is like, you being reckless with my child. I didn't listen to y'all when my hand started shaking and started going numb. And look how where that ended me up having a stroke. You need to go have an appointment. And she's like, I don't need to see a doctor. I don't want to see a doctor. And I sure as hell don't want to waste a doctor's time for absolutely nothing. I feel fine. There's nothing wrong with me. There's absolutely positively nothing wrong with me. I still think somehow, some way she's going to end up trying to blame Danny for this. I'm telling y'all now, she's going to try to blame Danny for this. And then it's going to be up to the folks to say, nah, she tripped and fell on her stomach earlier in the day. Why? Yes, he's down bad over Ashley. Yeah. So So it's actually going on dates with Andre. No, but it's going to be a distraction. Papa was a rolling stone. He hasn't changed because he has you and Danny on the line. Oh, girl. Thank you. I mean, I'm with Miss Jan. I'm with Miss Jan. I could see if you were talking about being a traveling nurse because you want to travel, but you're factoring in Andre into this whole situation, and you and Andre ain't even a couple. She don't want him back, Miss Jan. Let it go. Well, he already has a stick thin supermodel. She cooks. She's the cook for one of the families behind the gates. I can't be mad at Miss Jan for what she's saying. No, y'all do. She did. Bland, unseasoned French meal of a nurse. Ooh. Okay, listen. Danny's not wrong. You too much for that girl and her pure heart. She's not wrong, and Miss Jan is not wrong. Andre is gonna end up breaking Ashley's heart if they become a couple. Joey. He ain't got no job, Vanessa. Oh, he has a listening device in his car. Okay, flip that, Vanessa. Uh-oh. He does. She has. Baby, this finna be messy. Joey has a listening device. He put that he had his worker put the listening device into Doug's car when Vanessa took Boozy Susie home that night, when he came up in there hooting and hollering and causing all that issues. Because she was like, why do you know, or how do you know about, you know, him quitting his job and all that stuff? And he was like, oh, I know everything. I know everything. And she's not going to find the recording because he told the worker, put the recording someplace where nobody's going to look and nobody can find it. And he called her out on lying. Like, you lying to my face. Your husband trying to blackmail me. What the issue? What the problem? What's the problem? What's the issue? I think he played it to put her on notice. Like, if your husband keeps operating the way he is, he gonna come up missing. It's basically what he was trying to explain to Vanessa, and to also explain to her that it's not her best bet to stop lying to him. Now, will she stop lying to him? No. Is it gonna continue? Yes. Has Doug lost his mind? Of course he has. His mind has been gone for a minute. He needs help. He needs legitimate help. We're going to see if Triple H is going to go to the hospital. Now, Miss Jan and Danny were telling Vanilla Bean, Ashley, and telling Andre, like, Miss Jan was trying, like, she's trying to protect her daughter, and she called her out right. You sound like one of those starry-eyed girl that's willing to follow a man off a cliff, because Vanilla Bean's whole thing isn't, he's opened me up to realizing that I would like to travel and discover these new things on my own. It's all about, well, if we get into a relationship and he gets this, then I'll just get a job wherever he's at. Oh, she's definitely going to tell him about the recording. She's definitely going to tell him about that. But Miss Jan called it right, and Vanilla Bean played into it. You were talking about you can be a traveling nurse and go wherever he's located, whether it's in France or in Tokyo or any other place. What is wrong with you? If you want to be a traveling nurse, be a traveling nurse. If your idea of success isn't, you know, climbing the ranks at your stationary job, then fine. But you're basing this too much around Andre, which then tells us that you've been about the material things. You were just able to hide it well, and that your mama is right in trying to protect you in some way. Now, Miss Jan, you can try to protect the kids all you want, but she's going to do whatever she wants because she's a grown woman. Let her go. Let her make the mistakes. You could try to keep your kids from making the same mistakes that you did, but she feel like she know better, and this is not the same situation. So let her make the mistake. And with the Danny of it all, Danny is like, listen. Danny's whole thing is like, listen, if you and that girl want more, or if she starts to want more than a friendship, because Andre is saying this is only a friendship at this point, tell her no, because you only gonna end up breaking that poor girl's sweet innocent heart, and it's going to make her into somebody that she's not, and she's going to spiral. Danny and Miss Jan are giving good advice that neither one of these people want to listen to. What's deception? Only the car girl. Oh, he not gonna be a bug. They sweep that damn casino. Is it across the line? Mm. He does not care about that man's career. Loose lips sink ships. Oh, not he's weak-willed. Oh, oh. She admitted Doug is weak. Mm. She does. I don't think she's jealous of her. I don't think she's jealous. I really think she doesn't, like, she knows not Jacob. She knows Andre. She finna fake this miscarriage. So, mm. You landed square on your stomach. He wanted to be at the ultrasound the last time she ended up in the hospital. Whew. I'm afraid of rabbits. Oh. Oh. Belle better not blame. I hope he don't blame Danny. Why does she need to ask the questions, Carlton? Well, y'all know that's what people do on dates. They play 20 questions, trying to get to know each other. Oh, Andre's definitely gonna play in Angela's face. Uh-oh. Hey, crew neck. Hey, Craig. Not you rubbing that in Craig's face. Oh my God. Baby, this is messy. That went by quick. Yeah, the episode went by quick. I hope the episode went by really quick. I hope we don't see them try to blame Danny for her having a miscarriage. I hope that is not what happens. Welcome, April's Jewel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Meet the people, meet the folks. Like I told y'all, at any time that they start requiring y'all to put an ID into this to view content, we're going to skedaddle and move someplace else and just hopefully y'all follow me. But this was a good episode. Crewneck's head popped up and he was like, oh, I hope she didn't cause any issues. No, she tried, but she wasn't going to steal my mother's shine. And it actually helped me connect with Carlton here. Carlton and her are talking and having good conversation. And he talked about, hey, you won't go on a, you know, since this is going so well, maybe we can make this dinner sometime. And it's just like, ooh, messy. And then we also have the messy aspect of Vanilla Bean Ashley is about to dig her heels in and try to create something with Andre. And I think Andre is going to dig his heels in and try to create something with Vanilla Bean Ashley because everybody is telling him y'all are no good for each other, which they're not. But hey, they did have a lot going on conversation-wise. But once again, I point out that Vanilla Bean wasn't talking about traveling because she wants to travel or because she wants to boost her career. When her mother said, what exactly are you going to do with this man if y'all are in a relationship and he gets a offer to go work in another country? Oh, well, I could just follow him there. And that's the issue. You don't want to settle down with Derek, but you want to be all up under Andre. Make that make sense. But with that being said, for all the people on YouTube and Twitch, we will be back here at 7 o'clock on a dot. I'm in my desk seat watching NXT. We'll be back here to watch NXT tonight. This had a lot, yeah. But with that being said, I love all of y'all. I hope y'all liked the video. I hope y'all liked this review. Don't forget to check out my videos that are premiering today or that have premiered throughout the following weeks. And let me go talk to the stepchildren down there to the TikTok and go ahead and give him this good old recap. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye.